A man who helped American spies go into hiding with custom-made disguises will speak to the annual Lakeside Foundation Gala dinner tonight. Robert Barron was hired by the American government to help the CIA and later found those same skills could be taken to families around the world. Evan Dawson spoke with him earlier today.
Well, we've snuck outside to tell you about the speaker who will be addressing the hundreds who are inside here at the gala dinner. This is a fascinating man with a career that has stretched for many years. For 24 years, he was in charge of disguising CIA agents in the field to make sure their lives were protected and that they wouldn't be found out.
They depended upon the realism of that disguise to be able to do what they had to do to collect intelligence. And if the disguise attracted attention, then that was bad. I mean, they might not make it home.
From masks for the CIA to his next career, creating prosthetic noses, ears, and faces for people who had suffered injuries, defects, or burns. Here's a child born without an ear, given a new look by Bob Barron.
And I take him up to the mirror, and I say, let's look at it. And they look at it, and they go like this, you know, and mother starts crying, dad starts crying. My office manager starts crying, and I have sometimes shed a tear too. It's such a gratifying feeling to know that you can give somebody back the quality of life they were used to even before their differences.
Bob Barron spent part of this afternoon touring the Lakeside facilities and says he is truly proud to be here tonight to help at this dinner. We're going to have more coverage tonight at 10 and 11, but for now, reporting in Rochester, Evan Dawson, 13 WHAM News.
And who helped create disguises for American spies was the featured speaker at tonight's Lakeside Foundation Gala. Robert Barron spoke tonight at the annual event. It was held over at the Riverside Convention Center. For 24 years, Barron was a master of disguises to keep CIA spies alive in the field.
They depended upon the realism of that disguise to be able to do what they had to do to collect intelligence. And if the disguise attracted attention, then that was bad. I mean, they might not make it home.
Now, the youngsters you saw just before he spoke represent his second career. He is creating prosthetic noses, ears, and faces for people who suffered injuries, defects, or burns. As he said tonight, he helped people who were in hiding. Now, Jenny, he helps people who come out of hiding. And what he's able to do, he says, is just the most emotional experience you can have.
I can imagine.
When someone is able to, had a deformed ear and now it looks as normal as everyone else.
Does he still work?
Still working, has a lab, invited us down to, maybe we'll go down to a feature story because to see where he does it. Told some fascinating stories tonight about just the emotion that you go through when you help someone have their face restored, whether it's a burn victim or someone that has a deformation when they're born.
Changing lives for sure.